y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amina and today we will be doing this soft glam makeup look. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of the products will be listed down in the description below. Let's get right into the video. So first you want to prep. You want the skin to be hydrated. You want to use primer, and then we're going to start with our eyebrows. I do like to start at the tail of my eyebrow and then begin to start outlining my eyebrow. I do have thick brows, so really I'm just filling in the empty parts or part of my eyebrow that has a little less hair, and then I'm just outlining it to kind of create that shape. And then I like to take my concealer, and then we are going to clean up the brow and create our arch this way. Doing this, it gives the illusion that you just got your eyebrows done, and it also allows you to clean up any makeup and to make the eyebrow a little more defined. And so I'm just creating one line on the bottom of my eyebrow, connecting that and doing that on both sides. And then to clean up the outline I just created, I'm gonna start dragging the concealer down. And so this just cleans the line that I just made, and it also begins to conceal that part of my eye in between my eyelid and my eyebrow. And so this gives you really clean eyebrows. And so now what I'm going to do is start priming my lids. I'm going to take that same concealer and just put some of that on my eyelids so that my eyeshadow can stick and so it can have a base. This eyeshadow look is pretty simple. Again, this is a soft glam look. So I'm taking one shade and then I'm going to take this darker shade. I'm just going to pack that on the outer part of my eyelid, working it a little bit up to my crease. And then to lighten the whole eye, I'm going to take a lighter shade. Of course, you want to blend this all out so that it all just blends nicely. And so that's pretty much the eye look that I wanted to do today. And then we're going to start with eyeliner. This is optional, but the way I create my wing is I go create the wing and then I connect the wing to my lash line and just fill that in. I feel like that's the easiest way. I usually use a liquid liner and not a marker. This marker was Dragura and it did give me problems, and I did mess up this wing. As y'all can see, I ended up changing the way I wanted my wing to look, and so I'm glad I messed up because I'm gonna show y'all how to clean it up later in the video. And so it's just me doing my wing, and then we're gonna start with foundation. And so this is one layer of foundation, and then I'm gonna use a brush to blend it. I think a soft glam look is not too many heavy products, and so we're gonna use one layer. This is medium coverage, but you can definitely build it up if I was to add another layer. And then I'm going to take some concealer. This concealer is not too light. I want to say it's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. And so I'm just going to highlight using or going by the highlighted areas. And then I'm also going to clean up my wing this way. And so basically you just conceal the wing to make it more sharp and more defined. And this is how you fix any mistakes that you made when you're doing eyeliner. And then I'm just going to start highlighting my face to the highlighted areas. We're gonna sculpt here. This gives the illusion of cheekbones, and then again the bottom of the chin is also a highlighted area on your face. And then I'm taking that concealer, just kind of bringing it closer to my nose. But a good tip is not to pass the bottom of your nose when you're highlighting, and also not to pass the beginning of your cheekbones, so that's a good rule. And then I like to blend from the bottom of my face going upwards. So we're starting from the bottom. I'm also using that concealer to clean the outside of my eyebrows. And so I use this shade because it's not too light and it's going to be easy to blend. And then you also want to let the concealer dry a little bit before you start blending it so that you can have more coverage that way. And so again, I'm just highlighting the outside, my nose, and then I'm going to start under my eyes very last, giving it the most time to dry. You want to use a brush so you have an airbrush effect. And then I'm using a beauty blender just to kind of buff that all out. Then I go back to the brush closer to my eyes. And I like a more highlighted under eye. This is optional. And so I just take a little bit of a lighter shade and just pack that in so that I do have a brightened under eye look. And then you want to start baking. So I do bake under my eyes and in between my lips and nose. But I pretty much take the powder and I just press it in and kind of blend it out for the rest of my face, like so. And so I'm really just going to let the powder sit under my eyes and in between my nose and lips. So I'm blending it in for the rest of my face. And then you want to take a pressed powder. So a powder that's close to your shade to kind of dust all of that off. And so I'm just dusting the powder off with some pressed powder there that I let sit. And then we're going to start bronzing to bring some color back to our skin so that we are not walking around ashy. And so you just want to blend that in. I do take it under my cheekbones and then also near my chin just to give a chiseled effect and to also bring some color back to our skin. And so that's what I use for bronzer. I don't really contour my nose. I just take that same color. I just kind of create a cast shadow by my nose. I love some blush, so we're going to put some blush, girl. Purples and orange look really good on brown skin. And so then we like to set the face. Do not forget setting spray so that the makeup can blend into your skin, melt into your skin. We're taking our mascara. We're going to do the bottom and top lashes. And then we're going to apply our eyelashes. People apply lashes differently. I like to put the glue on my eyelid and then apply the lash that way while I'm looking down. But people do it differently, so you just do it what works best for you. And I also like strip lashes better. They just work for me. And then we're going to highlight afterwards. I like to highlight after I set my face so that the highlighter is just kind of sitting on top of my face and it's really pigmented. And then I do like to tap the tip of my nose. And then very lastly is when I do my lips. So I do like to outline and then put some gloss. This brown nude lip shade is really good for brown girls and if you have discoloration. And so I do recommend it. So this is the final look. Again, all of the products will be listed down in the description. And I hope y'all liked it. Yeah, I look good. It's cute. Very soft. It's not too much going on. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to y'all next time.